Hey everybody, this is Don with WizardCon 2025, April 25th, 26th, and 27th. I just wanted to give kind of an update. Today is March 6th, 2025. And again, just want to get a little bit of an update about those who have submitted events, special guests, and that type of stuff. First of all, those who have submitted events might be getting some emails that might be a little confusing today, but don't worry, your events are fine. The way we had WizardCon set up originally was we had the main game room with X amount of tables, X amount of games, and such. And that we found was a little confusing. We had some people going, how do I know my game is, I'm going to guarantee a table. So what we did is today we are setting up individual tables in the convention space. So, tables 1, 2, 3, 4, 48, 49, so on and so forth. And what that's going to allow us to do is that's going to allow us to further break down the tables as rectangular tables, round tables, and then the large tabletop gaming tables. And so what you're going to be seeing today is for those of you who already have an event scheduled, you might get an email saying your event was canceled. Don't worry, because you're right after that going to get an email saying your event is scheduled and you're going to be assigned a specific table number. Just like for those of you right now who have pending events, all events will be approved today, and all events today, or people placing those events, will be having a specific table number assigned to them. Now, the reason why we did this is because it's just going to make things a lot quicker, cleaner, and easier on the day WizardCon starts on Friday. So what will happen is when you show up, you're going to know that your event takes place. Let's say you wanted 3 p.m. on Saturday. Well, instead of just 3 p.m. on Saturday, you showing up and going, where's my table? You're going to know 3 p.m. Saturday, you have table number 14 or 38 or 19 or 2 or whatnot. And what that allows us to do is it's kind of a scheduling help to us, because then we know exactly when you come to set your game up. Our volunteers inside the convention can go ahead and get you to your table quickly and efficiently so you can get your game up and running without fuss. And that's the big thing that we want to see. We want to see WizardCon go as smooth as possible. And I'm an open, honest guy. I'm really in favor of open disclaimers, and I admit the tabletop events site is not the most user-friendly thing for me. It's kind of a really huge learning curve. Don't know if it's the way I think, don't know if it's the way I do, but it just is. So I'm just being honest. But I'm getting over all these little humps that I need to do. But it's not affected your game. You'll just see kind of some confusing emails. Again, you'll see an email first saying your event was canceled. Don't worry. You'll see right after that your event has been scheduled. And then you'll have your specific table number. My suggestion is when you get your table ID number with your game, print it off and bring it with you to WizardCon. We're going to have our master sheet of schedule events. There'll be a master board Friday, Saturday, Sunday with all the events, who's running them, how many slots are taken, if the game is available, and all that. So it's going to be hyper organized. But basically, when you show up, pick up your badge, you'll also be giving a schedule of what all of your games are for the weekend. So again, we're trying to be very efficient here, efficient as possible. It's our first game convention, but we've been to a few other game conventions. I recently got back from TotalCon a couple weeks ago, which is a very well-run convention. And I sat down with Steve, who ran the convention, and he gave me some pointers. And that's the reason why we're doing this, because of Steve at TotalCon. So hat off to Steven at TotalCon. You were a hell of a help to me, set me down and kind of walking through some things for WizardCon. Also, our special guests. Our special guests this week will be getting notifications of their badges that they get, and that way they can start setting up their events. And what you're going to be able to see as a convention goer, you're going to be able to say, hey, wait a minute, the Gygax family, Heidi and Eric, are going to be there with Gaxland. Holy cow, they're setting up Gaxland games. I'm able to sign up with Gaxland. You're going to sit there, see other people. We got Chris Clark from Inner City Games. Plus, games. Let's talk about them real quick for a moment. We have everything from Pokemon to Lorcana to Magic the Gathering. We have Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 1E. We have D&D 5E. We have the new version of D&D. People are signing up. We have Knights in the Sky. We have Luftwaffe being played. We have, Vampire the Masquerade. We have Traveler. We have GURPS signed up. We have Circus Maximus signed up. We've got a couple really cool board games. D20 Delving will be at that convention, and Tim Kask himself is going to be playing the game with lucky people. So just a lot of really cool games, overall tabletop gaming. Plus, like I said, if you go to wizardcon.org, again, wizardcon.org, O-R-G, you're going to be able to see the special guests that we got coming. And we got a lot of really cool special guests. It's going to be there. We're going to have times for signings and autographs, so you can get your games autographed and signed by select guests. We're going to be having, just like I said, a whole lot of cool stuff. We've got a celebrity auction. We've got we're going to be having a flea market there. We're going to be having raffles all through the whole thing where you buy a raffle ticket and you're going to be able to win cool stuff. It's all going for charity. So throw a few bucks in on raffle tickets, the auction, all of that. Again, all going to charity. By the way, all of our auctions are going to a local children's hospital. So what you're going to be able to do is when you go ahead and you buy something from the auction, you're going to be helping support a local children's hospital. And I don't think there's any more nobler thing that people can do than to help kids. So that's what we want to go ahead and do. So plus we got a whole lot of cool events. So this is Don from WizardCon 2025 signing off. Again, just want to do a quick video, let you guys know what is going on, kind of give a little clarification because some people might be getting some confusing emails today. Don't worry. You'll get another email within minutes saying your event's scheduled. So hope everybody has a good March. April 25th is approaching fast. And we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to meeting everybody, us and the volunteers. And if you are a volunteer and you have a volunteer application that has not been approved yet, I'll be reaching out to you by the weekend and we'll get you guys all situated and get you guys set up with your schedules. So again, Don from WizardCon signing off. Hope everybody has a good March and I'll see you at the end of April.